Without having specific non-negotiables that you can't compromise on, it forces you to do things when you don't feel like doing them. Like journal writing when you've had a bad day. Like going to the gym when you are exhausted and you don't feel like going to the gym.
Welcome to the Jandy Show, where we not only focus on physical fitness, but also on personal development to help you become the best version of yourself.
What is up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to the Jandy Show. I just wanted to say I appreciate you for being on this journey with me. I know how much you care about personal growth, personal development, and fitness. And so it is my job to share with you guys what I'm learning on my journey so that I can add as much value into your life, because I know that you're going through as many crazy things as I am on this journey of life. This is gonna be a great episode today because I'm gonna be going over the top 3 things that I've learned in the course of the first 3 months of this year. Guys, it's already April. It's crazy how fast time is flying and how we are all growing so quickly. But most importantly, it's very important to reflect upon the things that are happening in our life, what's making us happy, what are we happy with in terms of the changes that are also happening, and where are we going? You know, what future are we really working towards in terms of our life, our career, the person that we want to become? 3 key takeaways that I've taken with me throughout this journey of January through March. And so the first key takeaway is the 75 hard program that I was doing. If you guys don't know, in the 75 hard program, I had to do multiple tasks for 75 days straight, which included no cheat meals, no alcohol, 2 workouts a day for 45 minutes, drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a book, take a progress picture every single day. Doing these things for 75 days straight was so important because it taught me that you cannot compromise on your principles. And in this case, I committed to making these principles of my life so that I can develop the discipline regardless of what season. If it's raining, if the weather's bad, I will never compromise. And so the number one thing that I learned is that you need to have non-negotiables in your life. And those non-negotiables doesn't need to have that 75 hard format. Your non-negotiables can be like reading 10 pages out of a book, working out once a day, writing on my journal. And if you do that over the course of 30 to 40 days straight, you will have developed something strong, a foundation for yourself. Because think about this, if you don't have any non-negotiables in your life, think about how you allow your emotions to dictate what you do in your life, the decisions that you make. You wake up, you're not feeling so well. I'm gonna skip out on the gym. You skip out on the gym. You know what? I skipped out on the gym. I'm probably not going to eat healthy today and cook my own food. I might as well just go to McDonald's or Subway and just get a sandwich. And then you eat the unhealthy food, and then what does that cause? You know what? I don't feel like writing and reflecting about how my day went. I'd rather just be on social media and just increase my screen time. That adds into like a snowball effect of bad habits after habit after habit. And so without having specific non-negotiables that you can't compromise on, it forces you to do things when you don't feel like doing them. Like journal writing when you've had a bad day. Like going to the gym when you are exhausted and you don't feel like going to the gym. Like drinking a gallon of water when you really don't feel like drinking any water. It's very important to establish a foundation of principles that you will do every single day of your life without compromise. And 75 Hard has taught me that you must have non-negotiables in order to be successful in life. The second important thing that I've learned on this journey was doing that 30-day challenge of completing an Ironman with literally no proper training experience prior to. And so urgency is what I want you to remind yourselves. Urgency, urgency, urgency. It is so important to have short-term deadlines, short-term goals, and you create urgency in your life so that you don't procrastinate. You don't choose to put the important things last on your list. Basically, when I signed up for this Ironman, I knew that I had to get skilled in swimming, running, and biking, and composing all of those 70.3 miles into one 6-hour workout. And I want to teach you guys, like, how can you condition your mind to becoming more urgent? Number 1, you can sign up for a challenge. You can sign up for a 5K, a 10K run, a half marathon, any sort of challenge that's gonna create some sort of urgency. You can sign up for, you wanna improve a certain skill in your life like swimming. Maybe you sign up for a swimming coach and you do a whole 1 month, 30-day challenge of, all right, I wanna swim maybe 2-3 times a week just to improve my swimming technique because you just wanna get better. So you wanna figure out what you wanna get better in, and you wanna create a deadline, and you wanna take action on that deadline, because if you don't, you're gonna continue procrastinating. And when you procrastinate on one thing, you procrastinate on others. I don't want you to become a procrastinator because that's not what successful people do. They don't procrastinate. They take action on what they need to in life and they go at it so that they can get better as much as possible, as quick as possible. So number 2 was urgency. Number 3, I want you to think about where you want to be exactly 5 years from now in your life. What is that looking like? Do you want to have a company? Do you want to have a business? Do you want to have 10 employees working for you? Do you want to be making $1 million a year? Do you want to be making $10 million a year? Because we all know that in order to be successful, we don't look at things from the short term of getting rich as quick as possible, getting in shape as quick as possible. We understand that we need to develop non-negotiables. We need to develop certain tactics that are going to lead us to that person that we want to become. And so I want you to think about what kind of relationships do you want to have 5 years from now? What kind of partner do you want to have that's encouraging you, supports you on your goals, that is in the mix of your business, helping you scale and grow your business? Do you want a house with a picket fence? Do you want some horses, animals? How does your life look like in terms of the friends that you're keeping in contact with? Because if we don't visualize and we don't think about our future, we're gonna get stuck in this bubble of thinking sometimes. And the creativity spark is not gonna be where we want it to be. Maybe even pause this video, start getting a pen and a paper, and start writing down exactly what you want in the next 5 years from your life. Because if you can understand the vision of where you wanna be 5 years from now, and then you tie in the goals as to, okay, I'm developing these non-negotiables in my life because this is gonna lead towards the person I'm gonna become 5 years from now. And you also add in that fact of urgency where you're forcing yourself to take action on certain short-term goals that's gonna create you to take action and be relentless in your daily life. It's all gonna make sense as to why you have non-negotiables, why you have urgent deadlines, and the fact that you have a plan for becoming that person that you wanna become in the next 5 years. And so I wanted to share those 3 critical things that I've learned in the first quarter of this year. And I want to carry that on with me to the next quarter of April, May, and June. And I want you to do the same. And I want you to reflect on all these things that I mentioned you have also been through in your life and connect the dots as to what you need to really apply into your life today. So I just want to thank you again for tuning into the Janny Show. We love talking about personal development because we all want to grow. Make sure that you guys don't forget to follow me on Instagram at JannyTexAndFit. Share this content with a friend, a family member who needs that spark of wisdom or that influence to get them going in the right direction. I appreciate all the comments and the feedback that I'm receiving. Please keep commenting and letting me know how my videos are, how I can improve, what you'd want to hear more of. Have a great rest of your day. I love you guys and thank you for tuning in. Catch you in the next video.